smoked the 10 point. I just smoked the big 10 point. That is a beast of a deer.
Let's rewind and get caught up real quick. So we're gonna start out, we're gonna go back to 2017. This is the year that I kind of went off to college, lost a lot of my private land, ended up hunting some areas just through permission, but ended up getting into the suburban bow hunting kick. A lot of this came from, the Seek One craze. A lot of people saw a lot of big deer dying. So I figured, hey, if anybody can do it, why can't I do it? So I jumped in on this, got me a couple properties, and learned out real quick that it's a lot harder to hunt these suburban deer than you think. So 2017 to 2020, all through there, I had a couple encounters with some really good bucks. My wife, at the time girlfriend, killed a buck, killed a couple does, but I never could capitalize on the buck that I was hunting. Well, that buck ended up getting killed. I was able to go on a track with it. Really cool stuff. Fast forward to kind of my journey of hunting. I began hunting public land in college, started having some success on public land, and figured out, hey, why can't I hunt these suburban deer like I do these public land deer? Why can't I be more aggressive? Quit sitting over corn piles, quit doing this and that. So come the season of 2022, 2023, I acquired a new property, a very small property, and put some cameras on it that first summer and got a really good 10 point on camera. So got that buck, ended up hunting that property that whole season, had a bigger buck show up, was trying to kill him, never had an encounter. I actually shot a buck in January, made a bad shot in the dark kind of deal, never found him. Everything was just rough. So now the 2023-2024 season, I come in, put my cameras out, not getting pictures of deer. Well, in November, one really big deer shows up, so I said, hey, there's some hope. Well, at the time, there was another property I was wanting to ask permission for. So during the season, which I don't do this normally, I went and knocked on the door of one of the landowners, and he gave me full permission to hunt his property. And that's where this story is going to start with the Big 10 of the suburban buck hunt. Okay, so this is kind of my quest to killing this big city deer I've been after the last 2 years. Just had 2 deer show up that were really nice on the parcel I have. It's about 5 acres, but I just picked up 10 more acres behind me. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm about to go on it, but just talked to one of the neighbors, and she said she's been seeing a big buck crossing right here. So I'm gonna get in, throw some corn out, put the camera up, scout it a little bit, pick out a tree, and hopefully it all works out. I feel like I'm moving closer and closer to where these deer are living and skirting through these houses. So got a little bit of wind right now, so it's good. So we're gonna walk in here and see what we can find. Try to do a old Lee Ellis Seek One episode right here. Okay, just saw our first bit of buck sign up here, and I'm at the tip top. Ooh. We're just gonna walk this out. If you walk to the top first, it cuts all the suckiness out of walking back. Found it's like a real flat spot right here, and it drops off right there. And that's where I thought these deer have been bedding, is right down there. So if I can I'm coming in right here, bet I can kill one. This looks like a little scrape right here. You can just see some dirt, but the trail goes out right there. So I'm gonna throw a camera up and then walk around. So I just told you I thought that looked like an old scrape. That's a fresh one. That's a fresh one. I'm all set. We got in here, the rain just stopped. It's just a little wind blowing right now.
camera screwed up, so we're gonna sit tight this evening and hope he messes up. He showed up at my other camera Friday afternoon, so hopefully he doesn't show up there this afternoon, but if he does, he does. We're gonna sit tight and wait for him.
So after gaining permission to this spot, I really didn't hunt it like I thought I would. I got caught up on my public land spots and ended up having some success early in November and killed 2 bucks pretty quick. So that left me with 1 tag left, and I had a couple deer that I had in my mind I wanted to use this tag on, and 2 deer were in the suburbs, and so that's a huge goal for me. So I began to press forward, find where these deer were living. Well, they would disappear, come back, disappear, come back. Well, it wasn't until a morning in December where I caught the first glimpse of one of the bucks in this group, and it gave me high hopes for what was to come. Did y'all think I was gonna shoot that deer? I did too. That's a deer we called the Funky Buck, and he's funky all right. I think he's gonna be a really good deer this coming season. But after that hunt, like I said, the deer kind of disappeared. Another 8-point came in later that morning after I had left, and just kind of made me want to get back after it. You know, December 10th, and I started hunting, but I got tired of not shooting anything. I got tired of not shooting these does. So in this next hunt, I let it fly. I got tired of not shooting does, and I almost made a big mistake.
Okay, we are in the tree. I've got a lot of new stuff I'm trying out. Got a new camera arm, a new 360 pole charger. Camera arm did great. 360 chart mount, whatever. It doesn't fit on my Genesis 3D. It's too wide. So I'm gonna have to figure something out for that. But anyways, we're in here. Bedding's good. I can pretty much see my truck from where I'm at. I'm in a good feeling tree. I got plenty of shots. I got some cover, so hopefully these deer will just come directly from the west. Come right into me like they should. My luck, I won't see a deer this evening, but we're gonna be here for when it happens. I still have yet to kill a deer here. This is the spot where I shot the deer last year. Made a bad shot on it. It was at last lot. But since last year, I moved my stand up higher to where these deer come from. They'll cross the road up here and come down to me. But this wind's blowing west, northwest right now, which is pretty good. I don't know exactly where the deer will come from. My pictures have been showing coming from the top, so if that's the case, we're going to have to get turned around and get ready. But we're going to sit tight. It's about 3:10 now, and we got a little while. just pinned me. Oh, I double lunged her. I mean, it's the middle of the rut here. I got one tag left. I haven't killed anything since November. And she dang started, had no idea I was here. None. We got right here at the corn pile. It's acted funny, just being a dang nanny doe. She stood there for 3 minutes looking at me, put her head down, moved, looked, and she blew, and she was facing away, and I said, no, I'm shooting you. I shot that doe, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes ago, and I looked back at the footage, I thought I smoked her, and looking at the footage, it looks like I hit high, looks like it just went right under the spine in that no man's land zone. The ankle's pretty steep right here. Who knows? I'm down. I'm gonna go over here and see what this area looks like. There's no telling. Not good at all. This blood trail is like non-existent, but I'm finding little specks here and there. So I'm just gonna keep going with it and see where it leads. I don't think it's anything, but I'm here to run around, so we'll see.
Typically, that's not how you want your hunts to end, with a dried up blood trail with a wounded deer running through the woods. That's not what we want as hunters. But to tell y'all that I'm not thankful that that actually happened, I'd be lying to you, and I'll tell you why. So that night, my cell camera transmitted and sent me some photos, and that morning of that exact hunt, the Big 10 was right behind her, 2 minutes behind her, chasing her in full rut, doing what whitetail deer are supposed to do. So that gave me a sense of relief, and then 4 days later, she showed back up on camera. So that really calmed me, let me know that I did not put a lethal shot on that deer, and that I still had a chance that she would bring that buck to me and let him be in a lot of trouble, because I was ready to shoot something. Okay, it is January the 6th, I think. Yeah, January the no, it is January the 7th, and we are back on the chase for these city deer. They've been just playing cat and mouse with me. The doe I shot the other day did show back up on camera. She's doing good. Got her some corn to eat the other night. But the deer that I've been chasing, the Big 8 and the Big 10, they've both been daylighting a lot. And it's mostly in the morning, but with a hot day, you never know where they might end up. So the Big 10 was in there this morning at like 7:50. He showed up the night before at like 7:30. So I'm gonna go get in there this afternoon. I've got a good northwest to west wind, which is perfect from where I suppose they're gonna come from. So it's 2:39 right now. We're just gonna hop over and got a little bit of a drive, but once we get there, what was that? My truck. I need to take it to the shop. It's making all kinds of funky sounds, but gonna be getting colder. The rain's pushed through, all this stuff, so hopefully I can punch my last tag this afternoon. That would be nice, but the way it usually goes, it doesn't happen. I usually go in here and he just doesn't show up, but we're gonna get on the road and get on up there.
Okay, we're walking in here. It's pretty still. Got a little bit of a wind, but these leaves are loud. I just heard a chipmunk run off. I thought it was a deer. But this buck was in here this morning, so we're gonna try to ease up in here. Like I said, my wind's not perfect, but I think I can set up for it. So it's been a while since I've gotten in the woods, so this is gonna be a fun hunt, hopefully. Okay, we got the first stick on the tree. Got in here pretty quiet. My wind's good. My wind's blowing good, so I think the deer, he should come from over here and then make his way back this way. That's what he was doing this morning, but he's probably over on the other block. But I'm really hunting that big 8-point over anything. So last day he showed was Thursday, so maybe he'll show back up this afternoon. Just never know in the rut. I keep saying that, but I'm gonna get up this tree real quiet and get all set up. We are fully in the tree now. It's one of those places I'm getting tired of hunting this, because I like hunting public land and having a lot of room to run and figure deer out. And right here, I got 5 acres. But my wind's blowing perfect this afternoon. And the deer were in here this morning. So hopefully they come back cruising. These bucks are cruising so they can come in real early. So I got all my cameras running, everything set up just right. So it's all about luck now. Just hope I'm here at the right time and they come to the right spot. Keep thinking I hear a deer, but it's just a squirrel chewing on something. I want to show up early. I hate shots in the dark. I'm a morning hunter where you can see for your shots. Wind's still blowing good. We just gotta sit it out, ride it out. I kinda wanna call. That's all I'm doing. One of the neighbors just yelled off her porch, and it sounded like she said, "Hey, Matthew." But she could have been yelling at her cat or dog or whatever. But I thought that was interesting. I just smoked the 10 point. I just smoked the big 10 point. That is that beast of a deer. I think I just tagged out. I had to make it happen. Oh, I had to make it happen. I don't even know if I got it on film. I think he just went down. I gotta hold on to this limb right here. Guys, if this worked out, that doe came up, did it perfect right to the corn, and he was right behind her. And I came to full draw. He was about to come out in this opening at 25 yards. And it just like, I guess she pinned me. And blew. There's deer running everywhere right now. And she blew. And I was like, he's gonna booger. So I just came around and looked. He was right there. And I was waiting for him to walk to right there. And I had to lean over here and I shot right through there. Everything looked good. I felt good about the shot. It made the thump sound like popping lungs. So, the doe hung around for a little bit. But I guess I'm gonna slowly get my stuff together. I'm gonna look at the shot, see if I got it. And back out of here, and then come back and try to find him. I'm probably gonna go down to the shot site and just see. And go from there. But hopefully this is buck number 3. And we're done. God, we're done if we're done, man. That kind of hurts, but anyways, we're pumped up. I've reviewed footage. SoCo crew, my buddies have looked at the footage, and everybody says he's smoked. So even hitting that limb, I was okay. That arrow stayed true. Go see if we can find some blood, and then we're gonna get out of here. Look, I don't think I got any guts, but it looks a little funny. I'm gonna follow it just a little ways, see what it looks like. I'm gonna cut up and get out of here. I've called Holland 4 times.
He's sleeping.
He was helping move some furniture. Okay, I've got a little more people in the car with me. I backed out, took everything I could to back out, but this year I've kind of made it a thing for me to have everybody that I hunt with and hang out with come help me find the deer. So shout out to Holland. I've called you multiple times and haven't heard from you. I know you're taking care of some stuff, but I got Boots and Andrew, and then my dad over here. So we're gonna go pick up on this blood trail I already found and see if we can stumble up on this big 10 point.
He's bleeding.
Where'd he go from there?
You got it?
No.
I wonder if he failed. Just that big, little tumbleweed hill. There's a lot right there. Matthew. Where? Matthew.
Where?
Matthew.
Let's go, man. Let's go. You're crazy. Man, I didn't think you could keep going without blood.
Dude, look at that bottom.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Matthew. Goodness gracious.